I'm here. I am here. Hold on. There we go. I had to set some things up. I'm here. Sorry for the 2 minutes of silence as I was getting everything ready. It's time. Let's play a little bit today, and then I have to go and do stuff. I'm just taking a break. I got up really early this morning. Mm-hmm. Got up really early this morning, and I was working on all sorts of things actually. I did a little bit of gardening, but it's already kind of like muggy outside. And I'll also show you where I am right now. We're at 365 out of 2000. I've had some really horrific games recently, and I attribute it to just like I don't know, inattention, like lack of focus while I'm actually doing work. Um, but I have a house guest right now, so I have been too embarrassed to stream. I'm just gonna go ahead and like get in a couple of games and just see where I am because again, today I have a lot to do. I'm barely alive. I'm barely alive. Um, but hopefully I will become more alive as time goes by. I've been playing Graveyard Keeper off stream. Oh my god. I finished the base game of Graveyard Keeper. Finally. It's the first time I've done it. Even though I played the game before. I think I put in like 60 hours or something. 70 to 60 hours. This most recent time and I finally finished the base game. It was pretty satisfying. I mean, it did get kind of grindy towards the end because I think their pacing is a little bit off. Like I think they could go a lot slower in the beginning part of the game. And then I don't know. It was a good game. It was a good game. Skip this. And then just like drop this. 1 2 and 1 2. I think I'm probably gonna drop. Um it was actually really good. It was a good game. I kind of want another game that's satisfying like that. I've been looking back at my game library, and I think one thing that I'm trying to keep in mind is like I get into these moments or these kind of like eras where I'm really into farming games and other simulation type games. And looking over my list, I had played Traveler's Rest to the fullness of what their update was up to a certain point recently, like within the past 6 months. And then the same for Roots of Pacha, which is another like farming game that's very enjoyable. Um what else did I play that was good? Let's see. Manor Lords was good. Echoes of the Plum Grove I've played through entirely. But I kind of want like another game like that I can play through entirely. It's interesting because some of these games are still in early access mode. They're not finished. Like they don't have the full game developed yet. So they keep doing these huge updates that cause me to restart my entire game from the beginning every time. So I get a little frustrated because I'm just like I kind of wish I could just play it all through, but it does take a long time to develop these games. It does. It does. I think the next thing I'm really focused on, though, is if I'm being honest, I want to play Mahjong, but I also want to like go back and play uh ZZZ Zenless Zone Zero. It's been so long since I've played, and I know there's been tons of updates, and it's like an anniversary has happened or is about to happen, and it would be really nice, I think, to go back and play. Isn't that pacing like a lot of games, like say Stardew Valley, also Hey Snake, Hey Rogue? Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, I wish there's no like great fix for pacing. Like, way too much happens at the beginning, and like things get kind of like awkward. I've also restarted of a Stardew Valley. I don't think I've ever finished the entire game as it's been updated to this point. I've like completed the community center multiple times, but I've never gotten to the full point of like what happens after you like discover that island and you build a farm on that island, and like all the mysteries attendant to that area. I haven't done that yet. Sorry. I'm gonna drop two. Mm, okay. Ooh, I get so bored playing the start of Stardew, but I feel so overwhelmed that I just lose enjoyment of it. Yeah, I think that's like what happens too, because the start is just it's just slow and painful. But I find it very soothing to like clear out your initial farmland area. I get so bored after that initial part. Like if it could just be like, constantly like trying to maintain what you have instead of like expanding, expanding, expanding. I think that would be interesting too. But whatever. My husband was like, "Why don't you work on your real garden instead of simulated farming? We could be doing real farming outside." And I was like, "Oh, but outside is got the sun. I don't like to be out there. Hot. There's bugs. Hey, Kias. Hey, Darkslayer. Hey, what up? What up?" I was just complaining about how I love playing simulated farmer, but I hate doing real life farmer in this summer because it's so hot. It's so gross. It's so gross. I was watering my some of my plants in the front of my house, not my garden that has like all the actual food I'm growing. Outside is dangerous as ticks, and there's no ticks in Stardew. Exactly, there's no ticks in Stardew. Also love Double Dora, 5P. Yeah, we'll see if we get this. I have a sense like I'm gonna deal in, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. 5S is actually safe to drop. Um. Let's drop the south. I don't know if I'm gonna be on here long today, just because I have like a lot of stuff to do. I haven't been streaming much this past week because we've had a house guest, and I'm too embarrassed to stream when they're in the house because I get like self conscious. I'm like, ooh, no one must know. No one must know I'm an anime girl once for a time. Um, and he like I think he knows that I stream. He was like asking me about my computer setup, and I was just like, I don't want to talk to you about this. This is private. This is what I do in my spare time. This is my hobby. It's not for human eyes to see. Snake eyes only, you know? But he's out right now at work. I'm waiting on a project to come in. I did this past couple of weeks I've been working really hard, so it's kind of nice to just have like a little tiny lull in my workflow so I can just do other things, which is mainly like I've been looking for a new place to take horseback riding lessons because the place I was going to that I was like mostly satisfied with over the summer, the person like picked up a ton of new students, and she only does group lessons. So the group lessons have expanded to like this incredible size. Like I'm talking like over 10 plus people in the riding arena at the same time, which 10 people doesn't seem like a lot, but it means that there's like horse traffic jams constantly, and it gets a little tedious and it gets a little frustrating and annoying, and it's clear that she can't keep an eye on everyone, and some of the people are like little kids, so I feel like I'm not getting as much out of the experience. I am getting a chance to walk in a circle with a horse, but I don't think that's actually productive, you know. So I found this new barn that, like, again, I because I've been on this horse girl journey, I've made a lot of friends with people like in this area, and a bunch of people, different people who like teach lessons or own barns or stuff like that. So I found this person who's like the same distance away as the barn that I'm currently going to. Um, so it's like a under an hour drive for me. Um, which is still like long. But they do lessons and it's one-on-one for an hour, and it's slightly cheaper. So I was like sold. I am a budget horse girl. And we did the first lesson. It was really good. I thought it went really well. I liked the way that she taught. The person who was doing the teaching, the instructor, she was very clear with her directions. She wasn't afraid to just be like very direct. Like, you need to correct this and correct this. Do this. Um, and I just felt out of shape, honestly, because ever since I had that like injury, I was, if you didn't know the background story is I was injured quite badly a couple months ago, falling off a horse. And it took me like over 2 months to recover. Because I had surgery. Hey Nelson, what up? I got surgery. And I'm like going through physical therapy right now, and I'm like recovering, and I'm getting back on the ponies. But it's frustrating because when you start learning something, you feel this great momentum, and like I feel like my momentum has been lost, and that I've lost some of the skills that I had picked up when I started lessons way back at the beginning of the year. And like I just get frustrated about that sometimes because I had felt like I was making progress up until that point. But I think I just need to stop being a little bitch and just chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out uh and just relax. Like duh. You don't do something for a couple of months, you're gonna lose all the skills, like use it or lose it, You're not a bitch, you're a snake. No, yeah, I know. I am a snake. Um, I am a snake. I I need to just be a little bit more patient with the process of learning things. It's like, of course, if you don't practice doing something, like you may not retain some of um your like somatic memory, your bodily memory of how to do things. The thing I find most difficult right now is uh I had gotten to a point where I was starting to feel really, really comfortable trotting, which is like um, between a walk and a canter, which is kind of like, you know, the horse running and stuff. So I was working my way up to learn how to canter, just go fast. There's only one thing I've ever wanted to do in my entire life is go really fast and put the pedal to the metal. Um, but it's kind of scary when you're on a horse doing it because they're like a completely different animal and they're in control. Um, so oh fuck, I needed to keep that 9p. I'm so sorry. I like spaced. I totally spaced. That's on me. I don't think I'm winning this one, and it's a shame because I am the dealer here. So it'd be really cool if I could win it. But if not, I guess I will do a third thing. I guess I can just get rid of 7, 8, use the 3Ps as the pair, and then like look for a 1 or a 4P. This hand is still winnable, and I don't have to be in furry 10. We'll use the south as another pair option too. Something I could have kept the 4S, maybe the 6S. Anyway, back to my original point. Um, I just I like feel like I just need to be more accepting of the fact that my body forgot how to do something. And like when you trot, um and when you're really like going a little bit faster, one of the things that you do is like you're supposed to post or rise up in the saddle on the balls of your feet in the stirrups. You're just supposed to rise up as the horse is going up, so that you're kind of helping the horse by not being a giant uh big butt burden on its back as it's trying to run. So you're supposed to rise up, but I can't get that motion right now. So I don't know. I gotta fix myself. I gotta get this under control. I think I might just try and play it safe and drop the Souths. Yeah. I'm gonna try and win a different way and just like drop the Souths and maybe eat like a 4P if I can see one. Interesting. Not bad though. But the lesson that I did have was good. I felt more confident trotting with her, the new instructor. She put me on a giant ass horse though. Oh my god, the horse she said was like, this is a 16 hand horse. 16 hands. Wait, let me look this up. How much is see how tall is 16 hands? How tall is 16? 16 hands is like um 64 inches, 163 centimeters. It's pretty tall. Damn, Americans will use anything but metric. Hands are a standard height for horses. Uh, in okay, how in 16 hands and feet. So at the withers, which is the horse's shoulder, they're 5'3". That's pretty tall. And then they had like another. So like if you imagine you have to climb up 5 feet and get on, and that like get that's like the height of the animal's back. It's 5 feet up in the air. So it's 5 feet 3 inches up in the air. It's pretty damn tall, honestly. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best hand to play here, because I have these like. Never mind. It doesn't matter. I did not have the hand that would beat the person to my right in time. Um, yeah, it was like a tall ass horse, and at the beginning, it was being a drama queen about stepping in the mud because it was muddy on the track that we were practicing on, and it was like bucking in its saddle, and the trainer was just like, "Please don't be worried. I'm not gonna put you on this horse." While it's like freaking out about the mud right now, so she just like made it walk around in a couple circles until it chilled the fuck out, and then I got on. It was a fun lesson. I'm looking forward to trying out more horses at her stable. She has like 20, I think, 20 horses, which I think is a lot of horses. And she's like, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna put you on a bunch of different horses and just see which ones would be good teachers for you, and what you would be suitable for, and stuff like that." We also tried riding Western, so I've been learning English, which is English and Western are two different schools of horseback riding. Western, as in like a cowboy Western, something that you would see in the most Kokona of kind of like practices. You know, it has to do with a lot of horseback wrangling of cows and stuff. Yeah, it's very yeehaw, very yeehaw. And English is, like it comes from an English tradition of like fox hunting and jumping and things of that nature. So the they have different types of saddles. They have different purposes and histories. And for the most part, like the attitudes about certain things are quite different. But I have never had a chance to try riding Western before, so I tried it. Maybe that horse got paranoid of mud because they watched the Neverending Story. Oh my god, so true. No. Uh, okay, this person's dead. Second acceptance, I guess. I had such a good hand too. Like I could have like stolen first if not for Toyman being the worst and just taking third acceptance. Like, dude, if you had just let us go a little bit longer, I could have done something. I could have taken first. But this is fine. I'll take these points. Mm. You and me, Batman, could first and second. Yeah. We could be first and second. Come on. Waiting for other players. I just want to get a couple of games in this morning. It's been a while since I played. And again, if our house guest leaves, uh, like in the like in over the next like day or two, I think I'm gonna try and play some Zenless Zone Zero at night. So you might see me at night for me, or like night EST, playing some Zenless Zone Zero and seeing like what's changed and uh been added since I've last played, which is quite a while ago. But I remember liking that game quite a lot. I haven't been playing a lot of games that use controller. I like to use controller with that game. Just because I didn't have as much dexterity with my hands. But I think the recent amount of physical therapy I've been doing has been really helping me get back um some of the flexibility in my hand and my ability to like move my fingers and stuff. So I think I like playing. I'm gonna try playing games on the controller again and just see how that's been going. The easiest game for me to play, of course, is Mahjong because I can easily chat and like click and whatever. But it's harder for me to play other types of games on stream. Just because like I'm like balancing the stiffness and like occasional pain in my right arm talking and playing a game and trying to like move my hands and fingers like appropriately. Hey Holmas, thank you for the blah blah blah. Appreciate you. I will say, let's see. I will say in July, how long have I been streaming? I feel like we're coming up to when I started streaming, like an anniversary or something. I have a surprise. I'm gonna do like a special surprise at some point in July or August. So stick around for that. That's gonna be fun. Don't know when I want to do it yet. I might do it July 4th just for funsies. Or not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Let me drop the north. Okay. It's not a good hand. I don't like that I'm in dealer position for this because I just don't have something that's gonna make particularly quickly. Uh and this hand is like a problem. It's a problem hand. I should have like tried to just cheat way out of this by dropping the 4P and keeping the 2M because well there's one 2M in discard. Yeah, see like that. Okay. Well, I guess that what I did was fine, but like maybe cheat toy this just because I don't have another like better option for completion. Like I think waiting on the other material to come back like a 3P 7P and then whatever the fuck this would be, yeah, it would take way too long. So I think cheat toy is like the best hand I can do here. Or thank God someone else dealt in or some wood or whatever. Um, ugh, I mean I get punished the most for this. I get 4K out, but at least at least I didn't directly deal into that. There just wasn't a good hand there. This one's like better. It's definitely much more feasible, easier to finish out. Like just because like look at this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is like a sequence and a half. Just split it into two. 7, 7. God damn it, sir! I was just trying to explain how this hand wasn't that bad, and you do a 9, you do a draw, and then we have to start over, and now I have this bullshit. Come on, sir. A 1-9. Unbelievable, unbelievable, believable. Let me just drop the 1-9. I think like the red drop is good. Like you pun white, you drop 1P. A shame you can't counter draw them. I know. I wish there was a way that like someone could do a draw and you could push a button to deny them. Like no, you have to do it now. This is your one shot, your one opportunity. You drop 1-9. This is not bad. I think like here is IPK possibility. The 1-9 is not particularly great. I think the red has to go at some point. At least we have the Yaku determined. And we can just like eat and finish out the hand. That might be the strat, actually. So I'm so sniffly. I don't know what's happened recently. Like I feel like allergies or something. I saw a clip somewhere of someone's double reach get denied from a draw. It's BS. Exactly. Exactly. It's full on BS. Unless I do it, then it's not BS. Okay. If it's me and I draw just to get a slightly easier hand because I'm too lazy to do a 13 orphans, then it's not BS. It's chill and cool and nothing's wrong and everything's right and I'm the winner and I'm correct. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Drop the one S. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, perfect. Nice weight. 4-7. Ooh, and my hand is actually the discards are all outside. Nice. I wonder if we get extra points for that. No. How are the games? They're going fairly well. I'm just gonna just tell you right now. Off stream, I've been doing horribly. Like off stream, I had like several losses that were just like startlingly bad. But on stream, since we started like 26 minutes ago or whatever, we've been doing fine. So I don't know. Streamer luck is just unreal. It's a little bit unfair, frankly. Let's drop this. Boom. I don't want to use 4P as the pair. We'll see how that goes. Boom. There's a lot of different options there that we could go for, but okay. Are you more quiet than usual? Am I? I think my mic is maxed out. I can turn music down a little bit. Maybe that's what's going on. It's also morning, so I have morning voice right now. I probably I can't hold on. I can't like project as well in the morning. So that's on me. But yeah, hopefully like the drop in volume for YouTube music helps a little bit with hearing me a bit more clearly. But I'm also just like fucked. I'm barely awake. Okay. Fine. North drop. Mm. Evening NASA. Evening Vin. How are you? Dropping green. It's actually just the beginning of my day over here, Vin. I know it's like the end of your day. It's probably like I think you're like 12 to 13 hours ahead or something. Um Sorry, I'm like just looking. 423 out of 2000. Okay. It's just the start of my day. And I was just gonna say I'm probably not gonna be on like super duper long today. I kind of wish I could be, but I have house guests. I need to help them pack. Um, I also need to go to the grocery store during the day when it's less crowded. Because I'm out of food. I'm just down to Cheerios, and as much as I want to just eat Cheerios only, I am told it's not very helpful. So I want to like go buy some groceries. It's kind of funny because because I grow so many of my groceries, but things come in at weird times. So it's like on one hand, I have a million green beans, which I enjoy eating. Like I don't mind eating green beans all the time. It's just like I'd like one other thing to go with it. Um, all my pumpkins fucking died. I'm so pissed. Freaking bugs. Freaking bugs ate them. And also, I had some strawberries I'd planted, some strawberry plants I'd planted in front of my house. The freaking deer ate them. I'm so pissed. The deer, my nemesis, the antlered foe, has been eating like stuff right off the front of my house. I'm trying to grow strawberries because they're so freaking delicious, but I may have to develop I may have to like develop something to cover the strawberries so people can't eat them. But people, I mean like animals like deer. They're growing back now. I was really afraid like the deer had eaten so much of the strawberries that they were dead, but they're coming back. It's just like I just know they're going to be eaten again. So it's pissing me off. War against the deer. Let's drop the 4. I think that's the best that I can do. West. Okay. Home. Drop this. Could be a good half flesh. Rogue, you might be right. You might be right. Are you feeling okay? You're not going for the half flesh. I know. Usually I'm all about it, but I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous about dropping this material because I don't see that much bamboo in Lefty's discards, and I'm hanging by a thread right now in second place. So I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Like, is the 5S gonna doom me? I'm just hoping someone else will throw it away and we'll be okay. I feel the fear after the Ricci. Yeah, it's just like really, it's just awkward. It's just an awkward position to be in because like, is this Aka gonna really ruin it for me or not? It feels like likely to, and I feel like if I do lose with this Aka discard, it's like a lot of points. It's gonna be a lot of points. I might YOLO it. I might YOLO it, but yeah, that was fine. But for a minute there I was just like, ugh, I don't like this one bit. I don't like this at all. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, now we just wait on 2-5 for the Hanitsu. AP is safe to drop for sure. I just need to be mindful and like be a little bit more clued in. I think one of the things is like I've been so spacey recently just because I haven't been sleeping like particularly well. Because I'm either sleeping too much or too little. I don't know what the deal is. I think because I'm back in work, I'm back in a ton of like work, and then I'm back in like riding horses. I get so exhausted at the end of the day. Sometimes, or not even the end of the day, by like 3 or 4, I get so exhausted. I fall asleep for several hours. Next thing I know, like it's 2 a.m. or something. I'm up and about at 2 a.m. and then I'm like a zombie during the actual day, during the business day. It's not great. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. 200 up. That's pretty good. Let's drop the north. Okay. Okay. I'm just pondering like all the things I should probably make a list of all the things that I have to do today. I just feel like when you have house guests over, your mind completely loses its ability to like work on its usual schedule. So like there's just things that I keep forgetting to do just because I'm just like, oh, I'm so distracted. There's another person here. I'm so distracted. Um, so making my list while we're playing this game because why not? I do have to do clothes laundry and I have to do wash towels. Clothes laundry, wash all towels. Might as well get the litter. Oh, cat litter. Something I have to do. Grocery shop. I have to do. Already watered my plants in the front. I have to like. I grew all these like basil starts. I got these mammoth basil seeds. It's a plant. It's a type. It's a variety of basil that where the leaves of the basil grow to be the size of like lettuce leaves or cabbage leaves. They're like huge, and it's still like a basil. It's a very fragrant basil. So I had grown these, and I think I want to put them um in my garden and perhaps like all around my house and in the front yard too because it just smells so good. And I just love having basil readily at hand because you can put it in salads, you can make tea out of it. I need to plant some mint that I have. I got some mint from my sister-in-law, like sent me some mint, which was so nice of her. Um, so I want to take the mint and like repot it and get it going and just have like these different pots of mint everywhere too, just for the fragrance. It's so nice. I'm drop the floor. I need to blow my nose. Hold on. Yeah, Holy Basil Batman. I love basil. It's so nice to have around. Um, Such a lovely smelling herb. Doesn't mint explode in volume when it grows? It does, which is why I'm growing it in pots and containers. Um, hey, hobophobia, I'm trying to start a mint patch in my backyard right now. Yeah, mint can become a weed because it does have very explosive growth. It usually grows along its own root structure. So as it roots and as the roots spread out, like new mint plants just kind of pop up from those roots. So it's very, very easy to get like a little mint patch going for yourself. Um, and so homophobia, I hope that like your mint patch works out perfectly as you wish because I feel like it will. I feel like it will. But I usually try and plant mint, including catnip. Catnip is a type of mint too, in containers, in little pots, so that it doesn't get too unruly and doesn't take over portions of my garden, uh, or my front yard or things like that. Though I'm sure if I planted the mint, it would be a better bug deterrent than other things would be. So that's a thought. Okay. Oh shit! Wait, this may be bad. I don't think I have. I think there's one 3S left. I couldn't start any from seeds, but I have 5 planted right now. It's getting a little bigger. Yeah, I've never been successful at starting mint from seed. I've had to get cuttings from other people. Catnip is a mosquito deterrent, so it's ideal to grow in a balcony. Yeah, yeah. I like that catnip is. I have it in like a really cute little window box shaped terracotta pot. It's like a longer rectangular pot, and the catnip grows beautifully. It really does. Thinking of taking some cuttings and like rooting some in my front yard too, somewhere like in my flower border. I freaking love gardening, dude. It's it's great. I just wish there were like fewer bugs and like less sunlight. I need gardening to be more like goblin gremlin friendly. I also, it'd be ideal if I could grow some citronelle as well. Talking about like different mosquito deterrents, citronelle is usually a really good one, but I do not have luck with citronelle. It's weird what I have luck with and what I don't have luck with. Hmm. Can I do this? And I honestly am debating right now whether I want to like do the standing desk walking pad setup while I play mahjong because do feel like jittery. I'm barely alive, but I'm feeling like morning jitters because I'm default a more blah, blah, blah. I'm default a morning person, but again because I'm like my schedule's all thrown off. Um, I just I'm like super tired. I can't stop yawning. I was so embarrassed. I was at my writing lesson and I was yawning. I was like, it's not because this is boring. I love writing. It's just I am quite tired. I am late tired. Let's do this. I don't know. I think we're gonna end up having third acceptance. I just don't have like a very good hand here, and so I have some serious doubts about what we're doing. AP drop would be good. Hmm. Okay. We can drop east. It's probably a good idea. Hmm. 8M drop, I think. 8P drop. Okay. Yeah. Back to my list. Grocery shopping, laundry, dishes. Hmm. Drop the north here. Yeah, I need to do like wash all the bedding too. Bedding laundry. What is gonna work here? I think I have to drop the 8M. It's like the safe talent. It's the most isolated. That's like the best drop option. And then like east is a good drop. I have to check work. Okay. Oh, I what? We got a riding lawnmower. I want my husband to teach me how to work the riding lawnmower. I want to ride. I want to ride around on the lawnmower. I want to use it as a vehicle of conveyance. Ooh, drop the 5M. It is like a robot horse. Yes, in a way, it is like a robot horse. But I want to learn how to ride the riding lawnmower so I can cut grass and maybe drive it down to the gas station to buy snacks. Ah, it does eat grass as well. It does eat grass as well. Yeah, one day I'll be zipping around on my riding lawnmower, and then he'll be the fool, not me. I'll be running around fast as can be. Is it the one with the wheel or the arms? It's the one with the wheel, I think. It belonged to someone else in like the extended family. So I haven't actually seen it yet, but someone is bringing it. Someone brought it by because it's already here. I just need to go look at it and then learn how to ride it and go around and like cut grass and stuff. I also need to go weed in the garden. Good God. I Weeding a garden is my least favorite task of all time. It's just a losing battle. It's just a losing battle. Nature is horrific. It just grows and grows and grows. You know what I really want for my homestead farm whatever setup? I want to get they call them like in the United States they call them I think they call them side by sides. It's just a golf cart. I want a golf cart so I can like zip around. I want like an electric golf cart I can zip around in that I can use to like put like limbs or brush or to transport plants from one area to another because I don't think I'm ever going to be able to afford a truck. But I need something that can haul other stuff like soil, plants in big buckets, like large cumbersome limbs that fall on the property so I can move things around where I want them. So I think they're called side by sides. I want a side by side so I can just like zip around. I can be like zoop zoop zoop. This is good. 47p weight. And then if I get a horse, I can use it to transport the horse poop to a different location. I can use it to carry poop from one place to another. Poop transport. And I think side by sides you can even kind of use like a tractor to some degree. Like you could put a thing that uh like a manure spreader that just kind of like evens out your ground a little bit on the back. You can like hook it to the back of one. That'd be like really convenient. Farm shit I need. I have a tractor though. I just also don't know how to drive that and it kind of scares me. It just I should probably learn how to use these different giant machines that are on the property that I have access to ostensibly. But every time I like try and go and use one, my husband's like, "Okay, accident prone Andy, what if you didn't get on any large machines? What if you didn't like, get on any large machines that you could lose a limb in, Just what if you just chilled out and let some other people do this?" Which I think is pretty fair. I am fairly accident prone. Um and I am a marshmallow essentially. I wilt easily in the sun. I need to be kept very air conditioned. I probably shouldn't be on a tractor, but I try. I try. Oh, the 8p is I think like there's going to be a reluctance to drop 7p just because I don't know, but people are dropping 8ps, but that's only because someone reached it, or whatever. I'm going to deal in on this. Really long pause. Deal. Nope. Okay. Okay. Mm-mm. Okay. Well, this is never gonna happen. Mm, I don't think anyone's dropping the 7p. I might get lucky with like a 4p drop just because like I see a lot of like 2p's, the 5p's there and discard. Oh no. Oh, the 5m is fine. 5p dropped. Unbelievable. Oh no, 5s dropped. Oh, at least I didn't deal in. We were both weighted on 4 7s, and we both have like the lowest point count right now. Probably want to drop east west. Okay, and then north. You good? Drop the north. Drop in the red. I think we dropped 4m. I might be wrong. But it's like an extraneous pair that, we can flip around to something else. Or maybe not. I'll just do one of these. Let's do one of these. Let's not drop this Dorotal. Okay. I see you, righty. Drop this. Oh, interesting. Hmm. I think South is basically dead. I'm a little bit worried about like dealing into Shamocha, so I'm just trying to follow his lead in some of the drops I'm making. Or like the more recent discards, just so that it's a little bit less daunting to do some of these drops. I think we probably should have dropped 6p first, but there is always that possibility something will grow off it. Huh? We're Ishan 10. I need like a 6M or an 8M, and then like a 2 or a 5p. Please don't be fuck. I was like, please don't be suspicious. It's only 2 Han, but it's like really unfortunate. This is I don't want to have to do third acceptance, you know, like I want to push for second place. Okay, the 5 here is not bad. I want to drop the 2p. Hmm. Possible IPK here with the 1-2-3s. We could also Cheetoy this, but I don't think that any of these are quite. It's not a good Cheetoy option. I usually prefer to Cheetoy if there's some Dora in the hand, like even one extra Dora. You know, otherwise I feel like it's not as worth. Okay, we can do this. We're Ishan 10 right now. If I draw a 2M, a 1, or a 4, I can drop the 5M. 2M, 1 or 4 in bamboo or S. And I can drop the 5M. Another configuration that this hand could end up in is, you know, like if I drew a 6M here, I would drop 7M. Or do some other thing. I don't know. I could like convert the IPK into something else too, but I don't know. It's kind of a little bit of a waste of an IPK if I don't use the 7M as the pair, right? Yeah, let's go with this. Okay. Waiting. Yeah, the 5M as a drop is like super sus too. I probably should have dropped it earlier rather than later if I was going to do it, but. Okay. Weirdly long pause, okay. Dama this? Survive? What am I talking about? I should just go for Ricci. Oh, never mind. I guess I'll just die. Still not last? Thank God. Still not last. Still not last. Third acceptance? That's fine. Next one, next one, next one. Actually, let's take a little brief break. I should probably just like walk around a little bit and stretch. You walk around a little bit too. You stretch too. Don't get blood clots in your legs just because you're sitting all the time. Ooh. Okay. All right. I'm back. Okay. Let's play another game. I want to do like I don't know. At some point I really want to like try and do like a really long push to get into Master 1 from Expert 3. I don't know when I'll have time to do that. That's the thing. Probably an evening. Yeah, expect like one of the evenings this week. I'm gonna try and do like a push for as long as I can manage to stream to push into Master One because I just really want to do it, but I think I just need to just sit down and just power through. Hmm. Okay. Skip. This is nice. 3-4 works well. Mm. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna drop 1-3. I think like the 5p is the pair is the way to go. And then 4-6-8 is a pretty good shape. It's like okay. Okay. Hmm. I think that's the best I can do here. Hmm. Let's try and force an SSK and steal this win because I think like Toyman and possibly Kami are closer to endgame than I am. I need a 6p, so this tactic is very self-destructive for sure. Especially since Toyman I think is doing a Hanetsu or Chinetsu. Like the next 4M drop I have is a little sus. But luckily we picked up that 5S, and now we're just waiting on the 6p, which is a matter of luck. Well, 4M drops. Drop the 8S. 5S actually could have been a good drop too. SSK baby. Oh, whoops! I forgot. I dropped the 8S. I forgot I should drop. I know. I'm so stupid. That's okay. Then one day I'll actually. Because I literally just said, oh, SSK 678, and I'll wait on the 6p, and then of course I dropped the 8S. Like, head in the clouds. Head in the clouds. Get in the game, Snake. Come on. Get in the game. No time to dilly dally. I was born to dilly dally, but I'm being forced to lock in. Come on. Let's drop the 7M. It's the most isolated. Hmm. Okay, let's drop the 1-3. Okay. That actually worked out for me fairly well. The 4M next to the 3M is really good. Let's drop. I'm gonna drop 1-3. Yeah, maybe this will work. Maybe this will work. It will. Ow, that actually worked fairly well. We're Ishan 10 right now. We need a 2-5M and a 3 or 4S, I think. No, a 3S for sure. 3 or 6S, actually. Okay. I'll slam. Let's see where this will go. I'm just trying to steal this. I don't know if I'm going to succeed. I feel like other people at the table aren't necessarily at endgame, so I may be able to bully them in my dealer position. Probably not though. Look at this 5M drop. Weirdly, suspiciously long pause. That's okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. We just need to get lucky. Someone needs to drop the 3M, or I need to pick it up myself. The 4P is awkward, but it's safe. Because I just noticed a distinct lack of pin tiles being dropped by Shimocha, but that didn't matter. The person that was really seeking a pin tile was Toyman. They were looking for 5P. Stomach hurts. My stomach hurts. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. I don't like the thing. It's real awkward. Like the material to build blocks out of is just bad. That's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one day. There we go. Okay. We're almost there. We're Ishan 10 right now. I think the 2P is the best for a pair option. We're looking for a 3-6P and then like a 4-7S. 3P is safe to toss for other people, and it's one of the tiles that I need, so I'm really hoping that someone provides me with that. But there's one 3P left, so really we're leaning towards trying to get a 6P. And then again, a 4-7S. Or someone else deals in before. Oh, or this person's the ones, I guess. That's fine. Okay. 9P drop. 2M drop. Drop the 8S. I think I could have kept the 8S, dropped the 1P instead. 2-4-6 is in fairly good shape, especially with this 4P as a Dora. Wake up, Snake. Come on. This is no good. I dropped it anyway. Sorry. I need another cup of coffee. I'm barely alive. Nice pickup there. We're gonna forsake A678 SSK. Sorry, not SSK, IPK to have a. Never mind. Okay, try again with this hand. Ooh. Okay. I think we drop our honor tiles here and just hope against hope. We get like one more. It'd be good if I could get like either another east or something. But an east or a green. But I feel like in the absence of that, we're just gonna have to hope for another block to form. Maybe I could split 5, 6, 7, 8 into two sequences, like of a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or whatever, what have you, whatever would work out best there. Let's drop the 9, 7 here. Let's imagine a 1, 3, 5 shape here. That's maybe like a pretty good use of this. We could. Mm, yeah, I don't like that this is a thing actually. Hmm. Possible 234 SSK, maybe. Pretty outside possibility though. Mm. Being punished here, 767. This could have been like its own little block. Okay, this is actually a really good weight, 1-4P. No one would suspect this. Really nice terminal towel weight of 1P. Nice. And we take the points off of the point dealer, or the point leader, I should say. The dealer is actually to our left. And I don't mind this opening hand. I think there's like some promising pieces or like parts here. Okay. I don't like dropping the green. 789 SSK possibility, perhaps. I would probably want to drop the 3S. Okay, really nice here. This is all done. I need a pair option. Hopefully we drop a 5M or something, but hmm. 3S drop again here. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, we dropped the Dora because we were trying to open up possibilities for a different pair option between 3, 4, 8, and 9. Ideally, you get something like an 8 or 9P here, but if you don't, you know. Hmm. Hmm. Using the same trick I used before, dropping the 4P, waiting on a 3P. Will this work? Okay. I don't know. It might work. It probably won't work. I'm really pushing here. Mm. Mm. At least I have an SSK going for me in the 789s. It's just like the 3P weight is so cursed. Fuck. And none of us who had Richi got it. Shimocha got it. At least this means I still keep the position I was in. It's just I wish I had been able to steal a little bit there. Skip. Okay. 2S, I think, is the most reasonable drop here. I could have also tried to keep like a possible G-Toy hand option with the Dora. It wouldn't have been so bad, but I rejected it for a different thing altogether, which is fine. But now I'm being punished. Look at this discard. Right? Green drop, okay. Mmm. Mmm. Okay. See, now I'm really being punished. Like, I had so many double draws, and then, like, this material here. Mmm. South drop, okay. Yes, drop, okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. This might be a bad idea. I feel like the person to the left is Hanitsuing, but the Toyman just 2M'd, so I feel like that maybe I'm okay. I'm just gonna Dama this Cheetoy that I was forced to handle. Okay. Sanako, maybe? Is that what this is? Better wait, for sure. Okay. Okay. This is now a toy, I guess. I I just got too chicken to throw things out. Okay. Okay. Still safe. Okay. 5S is actually kind of safe to drop. I don't know. F? This an F? Oh my god, it's Chitoy. I thought the 5-6 was dangerous. No, the 5S had been thrown away by Shimocha in the previous round, so it was actually safe. I didn't have like a concluding hand though, so I actually got fucked. That's fine. At least I didn't deal in. Mm, okay. Mm, not bad. There's something out there. Let's try and force a Dora use here. So I dropped the 1M because 3M is the Dora indicator. We need a 4M for the Dora. I'm just trying to like push the hand into. Actually, yeah, this is actually good. 47S, 47M weight here. It's a very Tanya coded hand too. But with all these Akkas in here, like we're actually collecting Hans here. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're Tanyaing this just to wrap it up. So I think that's relatively doable, like fairly quickly. Okay. I could also drop the 3P and like had the 5s as like punnable items. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, drop it in 9M. Hmm. Hmm. 9P safe. Okay. 3 3-piece save. Hmm. Red save. Okay.
Hello there.
Totiki just followed.
Patiki, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Frick. At least I didn't deal in by dropping the 5p, but like also Stolen Valor. Am I right? Shimocha, Stolen Valor. Am I right, guys? Okay. I'm gonna drop 1M here. Skip. Skip. Ooh, okay, this is pretty good. We need a. I don't love this 8-9 weight, but oh, that's actually slightly better. This might be a toy hand. Or a Chi-Toy hand. JK, it's toy-toyed. Okay. It's not a Chi-Toy hand or a toy hand. It's a baby hand for babies. Hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna drop it in the 2M. Hmm. Hmm. 1p drop. Hmm. Okay. Maybe I should have stuck to the original toy plan. I don't know. Because this Champan weight is like not excellent. North drop. Hmm. Hmm. For him. Uh. Ugh. Yeah, this is so awkward. This is such a bad hand to wait on. Hmm. Okay. At least we have Tempai. Never mind. Never you mind. Never you mind. Well, third acceptance is also a thing. Let's just hope that we don't go into fourth. Actually, yeah, don't go into fourth. That's the best we can do. Okay. 1p might be the drop. Oh, green. East drop. Oh my god. Classic Teresa Tang? No way. Turn it up. East drop. Oh, this is the Japanese version? Crazy. Hmm. 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 Tanya shift this. This is also a possible Cheetoy hand. Though I loathe that idea. Okay. Huh. Hmm. I can steal this hand. I honestly do. Nope. Never mind. Someone else stole it from me. Fuck! I'm last. Jesus. No. Not like this. Not like this. Okay. I'm properly tilted now. I gotta go. I'm gonna go. Not only because I'm tilted, but also because I am needed. I have to go do some family stuff. I'm gonna go do that. I'll be back. I don't know, today or tomorrow at some point. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'll see y'all later. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed it. Let's do it again.